Attention voters. If you voted in the 2020 elections and suffer from election complications such as election fraud, Giuliani-itis, stolen identity, nationalistic views, anger management, heart attack, coma, voted by death, stopping the steal, COVID-19, vision loss, hearing impaired, loss of judgment, kidney failure, or any of these injuries, call the Watergate Law Firm now. If this has happened to you, call now. You may be entitled to sustainable compensation of a Joe Biden White House. If you or a loved one suffered from these election complications, such as Giuliani-itis, call the Watergate Law Firm right now. Live from P&D Studios, it's This Week Live with Rocky Red Panda. This week, the good, the bad, and the it's COVID time. Artist of the Week, Finest Fur. And the worst 2020 Cyber Monday deals. Here's your host, Rocky Red Panda. Welcome to This Week Live. I am your stuffed like a turkey host, Rocky Red Panda. It is the week of November 29th, 2020. I hope everyone out there had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Of course, I did. I spent mine quiet at home with my family, and I social distance from the other ones that I love by staying 6 feet away. Yes, that means you, Karen. And please eat that pumpkin pie, because pumpkin pie is so delicious. Oh my God. I'm sorry you had to see me do that. I mean, not that I'm addicted to pumpkin pie or anything. I like everything pumpkin. It's that pumpkin spice. That's why, when I drink my coffee, I drink it normal. P&D Studios and This Week Live runs on Dunkin'. But enough with the drinks and the pumpkin pie. Let's jump right into this week's The Good, the Bad, and the That's where we poke fun at some of this week's news. And yes, all politics are on the table this week. And no, there'll be no doggy bags and leftovers for you to take home. Just let me get my cue card here. I know I have it. There it is. So, ta-da. So let's talk about the good. There's only 26 more days till Christmas. Hey, it's almost 2021 too. And the bad, Trumpty Dumpty. So, let's go ahead and talk about this. A few days ago, Trump pardoned Corn and Cobb. I don't know where they come up with the names for these turkeys, but they do. Let's check some of this out.
I hereby grant you a full pardon. Thank you, Corn. What a great.
So, remember back in 2008, Carrot is still contesting his pardon. I mean, he already got pardoned, unlike someone in office, Mr. Resident in Orange. So, during this year's turkey pardon, he skipped the jokes and talked about the vaccine that he wants to take credit for before he leaves office. Not that we expect any foul play here. Trump did say he did not want Biden to take credit for the COVID vaccine. Oh, no problem. I filled out my hard work right behind my good ideas and placed it in your take credit for folder. But speaking of pardoning, the Boston Globe says Trump will spend his last months in office pardoning turkeys, like he pardoned his one-time National Security Officer, Mike Flynn. So Mike Flynn says he's grateful to be breathing freedom and liberty. One word. America. I bet you are. I'll let that mull over for a bit. Why did Michael Flynn cross the road? Because turkey. I mean, chicken. I just ruined that joke. I do apologize, folks. You know, I need some more pumpkin pie. I need some more coffee. And I do apologize for that moment of complete silence and beeping. I had to censor that because of some documents that cannot be released. Maybe one day you'll find out what that joke truly means. And yes, it is chicken. So, Trump administration is giving the green light to proceed with the Biden transition. That's a huge step. That means old Trumpty Dumpty is talking about conceding from office, right? Wrong. He's been silent, only to talk about this COVID-19 vaccine and lots of golf where this happened. I would curse too if I am losing the one thing that makes me happy. Immunity and access to my POTUS Twitter account. I know, he's been twittering a lot. A lot, I mean. Not like me. This is not attached to my hip. I mean, but hold on. I need to tweet something. Let's see. Sent. Interesting. All right. So, moving on. States certify election results. That's right, you heard me. As of this week, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Nevada all certify election results. However, let's talk about my great state of Pennsylvania. So, this was no big of a surprise. Giuliani made an appearance not at the lawn care business, but at a Wyndham hotel in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Oh, look, you're moving on up to the big leagues. It came up to bring claim of election law compromises, irregularities, and improprieties associated with mail-in balloting, pre-canvassing, and canvassing. Ugh. Boy, that was a mouthful. Whew. That's like a mouthful of KFC original extra crispy chicken in a bucket. So, you know, he's just spewing baseless claims without proof. Though, out of all of this, Trump loses the appeal in Pennsylvania. Calling an election unfair does not make it so. So, let's go ahead and let's tally up how many losses this is so far. I think 30. 30? 30. Yeah, 30. I mean, I lost count after 30, and really, I could care less. These are just baseless claims. Toss another one out the door. However, Mr. President did state on Thanksgiving that he will leave the White House if Electoral College votes for Joe Biden. That's December 15th. And they're still fighting all these baseless claims up until then. So it's going to be a while. But, well, let me help you put on your big boy pants, Mr. President, and call the movers. Because as of January 20th, as famous umpires of baseball would say, you're out! Clean my glasses here. So, we got to talk here about, wish I could see. We got to talk about Kyle Rittenhouse. Yeah, we got to talk about Kyle Rittenhouse and kind of deviate all of this lovely politics talk. So, Kyle Rittenhouse was released on bail of $2 million. paid by fellow Silver Spoons actor Ricky Schroeder. Of course, Schroeder defended his actions by stating, and I quote, "It made me mad. This boy is innocent and he will be proven innocent. I did what any father should have done, and that's get a kid out of jail that doesn't deserve to be there. This was cool, like being destroyed. This is his freedom at risk. It infuriates me to see an innocent 17-year-old young man being tried and found guilty before trial." I'd read the rest of it, but there's no point because it's long. You get the idea. Now, out of all of this, Trump is thinking about pardoning Kyle Rittenhouse. I'll just let that sink in for a moment. Of course he is. But for him, he cannot, because this is not a federal crime. Only the governor of Wisconsin can pardon Kyle Rittenhouse, which he said he is not. Tough luck, Trump. I'm sorry, that's one person you can't pardon. Just like if Trump interrupts a judge during his own trial. "Pardon me, sir." "No," said the judge. I mean, I heard rumors that he wants to pardon Susan B. Anthony. Right? Well, he just learned that she too campaigned against mass mail fraud. Oh, boy. So, we got a great show for you this week. We'll return with the Artist of the Week, Finest Furs, and we're going to look at some of this lovely Cyber Monday deals that bring you into this lovely holiday mood after these commercial breaks. Oh, look at this, folks. Lovely artwork. Yes, that's art by me. And of course, if you want official artwork, including P&D Studio stuff, say like, hey, coloring book. How about some bins? Or even t-shirts, just like this one. Gone air freshener. The air freshener back in the box. You can buy all that stuff and all the stuff like this, pins, t-shirts, and all that through pandandesigns.com and click on the shop, which will take you to my Etsy page. Welcome back. Now, I want you to notice that in the news, I didn't talk about any of this COVID-19. So we're going to include it in a little segment called It's COVID-19 Time. So we got to be serious. We got to talk about some of this COVID-19. Well, let's start off with the CDC. The CDC is talking about shortening quarantine times. So they want to shorten the quarantine times from 14 to as few as 7 days. Now, that's something that they're currently discussing, so if that takes effect, we have no clue. But we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But let's talk about YouTube. Yes, you're watching me on YouTube. But YouTube suspends OAN for fake news. Now, YouTube suspends OAN for violating the COVID-19 misinformation policy. Not one, not two, but 3 strikes you're out is YouTube's way. Another one bites the dust. Da, 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 da. Another one bites the dust. Da, 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 da. So their channel claimed there is a guaranteed cure for COVID-19. Right. Just like we'll find Atlantis. Right now, the vaccine is still experimental, so there's no guaranteed cure for COVID-19. I mean, like Trump says, oh, let's all go to let's inject ourselves with a... Yeah, there's no guaranteed cure for COVID-19 right now, folks. But moving on, we got to talk about some of the side effects of this vaccine whenever it does come out. So they talked about the side effects of the vaccine as mild COVID-19 symptoms like headaches, achy muscles, chills, fatigue. You know, these are all signs of a hangover. Oh boy, buddy, you must have had a wild night last night. We drank. Woo! I got so hammered, man. I really got hammered. I don't remember what I did. Yeah, but the people that have tried it have said that it's not bad. When you get the shot, they say it goes in cold, and of course, your little shot area will be sore for a few days. But other than that, they said it's pretty good. So let's hope we get one by the end of the year. And New York City opens field hospitals. That's right. So New York City opens its first field hospital as cases spike for the first time since spring. That's disarming, folks. That's alarming. So I got my phone. We're going to go to numbers. So what is the case numbers? As of today, America has hit 13.2 million cases. We have more COVID-19 cases in America than any other continent in the world. And we have over 256,000 deaths. Folks, this is no laughing matter. This is not good. I mean, toss this. I'll need this. Let's be serious here, folks. There are people out there, the Karens in the world, the Karens and the Steves, that figure out, it's my body, I don't have to wear a mask. It's not going to help me. I don't need to social distance. I have the right to do as I please. Oh, come on, folks. Just follow the guidelines, social distance, wear your mask, wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Just do your part. Because I want to get through this. You guys want to get through this. We're all sick and tired of it. I've lost friends to this. This is no laughing matter. So, here at This Week Live, we're social distancing. I'm speaking to you from YouTube, so I'm nowhere near you. And of course, when I do have guests, I usually do it over Zoom. So we're safe here. But folks, just be safe out there and do your part. That's all I have to say here. Because we're all in this together, and we'll get through this like a champ. Right. But enough of this COVID-19 and new stuff, because we're going to go straight into one of my favorite segments called The Artist of the Week. Alright, folks, so this week's Artist of the Week is Finest Furs. So before we talk about them, let's check out the art, shall we? Join me. So that's cool. Boom. Boom. We're just going to skim through this, folks. I think I missed one. I like that. Alright, so we're going to leave it on here. So, Finest Furs. Now we're going to go with the questions I asked them. So, I asked this person to pick the best art that represents who they are as an artist. And of course, that's the art they sent me. So, I got my little phone here, and I got the questions I asked them. So, the first question I asked was, like I usually ask all artists, is tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been an artist? What kind of arts do you create? So this is their response back from Finest Furs. I've been an artist pretty much ever since I can remember. I found the furry fandom when I was 11 and started doodling personas and stuff then. And by the time I was 13, I was starting to do commissions. Occasionally, mainly art trades, and now I do commissions every day. And I can get about $10 a day from artwork, since I run my art at low prices. That is pretty cool. That's awesome. And then I go into say, what sets you apart from Joe Blow down the street, who does the same thing you do, making people want to commission you over them? And they said, I do very cartoonish art, and that's what a lot of people typically want. I draw all animals and creatures, and I have lots of regulars who commission me often. It's good to have regular clients because I get them too. And lastly, a new question I ask all artists, which is, what is one piece of advice you can give people who are looking to become an artist? Followed by, are you open for commissions? And now, just send me your links, da da da. And one last question. Who is your biggest influence in the art world, living or dead? So let's see. The question is like, what can you tell artists? Well, they responded, of course, practice. A lot. You want to be amazing right away. Even super talented artists are still learning. We all start somewhere, and with enough practice, you'll advance. I started with carrying a sketchbook with me everywhere and making doodles of things throughout the day. And of course, I got a drawer here. And within this drawer, I got many sketchbooks that I carry and I do art with. So that's some really good advice there. See, like stuff like that. That is some really heartfelt advice. And they said yes, they are always open for commissions. So that's a good thing. And then followed by, who is your biggest influence in the art world, living or dead? Now they responded, most are living. I have a few artists on Facebook I follow and adore their work. There's lots of them, so many I cannot pick a favorite. And if I had to choose, I might have to be Chesta's artwork on Fur Affinity. And they included a link. So we'll include all of that information below. Now, again, Finest Fur is open for commissions. So I have all of the information for Finest Fur located down below. So definitely check them out. And I'm going to end this Artist of the Week by critiquing. So I usually do my critiquing of the art. So let's first talk about this piece. So the first thing I notice immediately when I scroll through all of this artwork is strong use of color. Now this one more particularly is more cartoony. Now you can tell by the lines, the colors, the shading. It is just absolutely gorgeous. It's well done. And this makes me look like I want to watch this as an animated series. Now this one. Well, this one is absolutely my favorite. They have a strong use of the bold outline. It's simple, it's unique, it stands out, and of course they have the lovely color in the background. Now this one in particular too, same thing. Use of color, you have your strong subject matter, which is the center element, and it kind of hits it off. And of course, you know, their backgrounds are simple. I like the simple backgrounds. They're great with headshots. Their headshots are amazing. But when you get to here, just look at this. Look at all of the detail in the drool. That is just beautiful. And they're very good with the shadow outlines. And again, another headshot. And he also do some of these too. So they are amazing as an artist. So my suggestion is, if you're looking for fantastic art, I would say commission Finest Furs. And of course, I'll have all of their information located down below. Now this has been the Artist of the Week. Cyber Monday coming up this next week. Of course, we call it Cyber Monday week, which starts tomorrow. We had to take a look at some of these deals that are going out there. And of course, a lot of these deals are things that make you want to shake your head like, what? Why? So this is a segment we call Weird Cyber Monday Deals. So let's check it out. Let's see what the first one is. Oh boy. So your chair needs socks. I guess it does. Because on Amazon, you can buy these for $11.19. Yes. Chair needs socks. No. I don't think any chair needs socks. That's just weird. And of course, it's sold out. So I guess people do need socks or chairs. Or how about this? A bowl of assorted condoms. Yes. So for $35, you can buy a bowl of assorted condoms from Durex, and you get a 25% off coupon. Right. This is a Black Friday deal. If you need a bowl of assorted condoms, you know that there's something wrong. Actually, no. That means you're having a lot of babies or sex, and I don't even want to know what's happening. So, how about this one? The gaming keyboard with a holder for your lighter. That's right. I'm not even going to include... Well, yeah, I will include links for most of these down below. So you can definitely check it out if you're interested. You can get this for $40. I'm not even going to try to judge this. Why? Why do you need a lighter? Well, I guess people of Asia that smoke in those little gaming bars. I mean, sure, why not? But seriously, why? No, that's not right. And then we had this one by Butt Kicker Gamer. And this is called the Butt Kicker. This is a subwoofer for your ass. You're looking at it, subwoofer for your ass. Yep, 90-watt subwoofer. Feedback for your colon. So, don't know why you would need this. I mean, I guess it's cool. It's an absolute... No, we're not going to go there. So, this one is called Potty Train, or iPotty for your iPad. Take a look at this. This is popular. Potty train your kid with iPotty, the digital 2-in-1 system. My question is, how are you going to get a kid to keep its focus on going to the bathroom and not try to splash and use that iPad, right? Normally they sell it for $39. You can buy it now for $19.99. Oh boy, folks. And then lastly, we have the original Wiener Cleaner soap from Big Mouth Incorporated. You can buy this on Amazon for $9.99. It is personal hygiene has never been as stimulating. One size fits most. Let's not talk about you out there, horses. So, large or small or in-betweener, nothing beats a Wiener Cleaner. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I can't make this stuff up, folks, and people actually buy things like this. Oh, my gosh. Why? Why, folks? Oh, my gosh. So, I went through and had to go through all of these horrible things so you don't have to for Cyber Monday. But if you're interested in buying any of these, I'll have all the links for them down below. Now, usually I would include a segment called P&D Studio Updates, but of course, we're going to take a break from that this week because we included so much else. But this is where I end the show. I say my goodbyes, adieus. I wish to thank Finest Furs for appearing on this show. You are amazing. You're talented. You're an amazing artist. Again, commission them. Their information is down below. And thank you to all the fans out there that have been with me for this wonderful adventure. And of course, I will catch you again next week for another sighting This Week Live with Rocky Red Panda. It's going to be fun. We got some interviews and cool stuff. Of course, if you missed all the things last week, all the videos up there. We had the Read of the Week. We had my food review. And, of course, we had my documentary series on Friday. So, all that stuff is there. And there'll be more coming next week. So, check it out. But for now, this is Rocky Red Panda signing out. Until next week, folks. Ta-ta. Oh, hi there, folks. I'm sorry. I'm still eating this pumpkin pie. So impolite. But make sure you like and subscribe. That's right. Like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. That's right. Now you want to. Oh, the weenie cleaner. Oh. Seriously, folks. Oh boy.